Hi, you've reached the voicemail box of Academicasaurus. You've also reached the final episode of the series. If you're new, don't start here. But if you've stuck with us this whole time, thank you. Here we go, Jormunganders. Let's finish this.
Anne, Ida, B. This is Trudy Breyer.
Pleased to make your acquaintance. Too bad our time together will be so short.
Great. So, you agree we should call it a day and head on home?
Maybe don't be so glib right now, B.
It's either that or I start incoherently screaming. So, give me one good reason.
She's glowing.
Of course she's glowing. She's a ghost.
She's glowing red.
What?
The hell are you talking about?
So you can see that, can you?
Can't everyone?
I can't see anything.
Most only ever see what they want to see. You've got a good heart, Ida Winters.
I try.
I look wrong, don't I?
I mean, I wouldn't say wrong, but you're distorted somehow?
She is?
Here we go.
Can you see it?
I generally see everything, so yes.
This is a waste of time. You were supposed to meet me back by the passageway.
Oh dear, did I let you down? So sorry.
So you are working together.
Do you have any idea what's been happening at the school? People are disappearing.
Like Edna Bowles?
Edna made a grave error in trying to pass over into this reality, getting herself trapped in the space of shadows.
Right, she's trapped.
I can release her.
Back to life?
No.
That ship has sailed, hasn't it? Same for your friend here.
Oh, Exie.
What happened to me was my own fault.
And I am sorry that it happened.
I know you are.
But it made everything so clear.
What does that even mean?
Exie's devotion, and that she chose to come stay here with me rather than remain in your reality.
I mean, I didn't really choose that on a permanent level. It was more that when I dove through my painted window to get away from Emily, I didn't think about how high up I was in that mirror school.
Oh my gosh!
I know I wasn't thrilled about it, but
Exie's sacrifice made me realize that there would be no other end to any of this. The same story will repeat itself over and over and over, unless I put a stop to it once and for all.
How do you plan on doing that? Because it's all looking really, really grim.
Through me, Anne. She's going to put a stop to all of this through me.
Oh, my dear, no.
What?
Oh god.
What?
She's barely holding it together. She's flickering and like splintering.
Ida, where?
I still don't see...
Stop seeing what you expect to see and think about who and what she actually is.
What in the Simone de Beauvoir are you talking about?
I don't think she applies here, actually.
We have Trudy Breyer, the Trudy Breyer, right in front of us. All we've known about her up to this point is everything that's been told to us by other people. Just look at her for a moment, as she actually is.
Oh.
Whoa. It's like someone stopped the dial on the television between channels. What the fuck?
You three really do work well as a team. Yes, I am barely holding on to myself. It is difficult when everyone insists on distorting who you are and projecting those distortions onto your reality.
Everyone's always struggling against other people's perceptions and preconceived notions, aren't they?
Yes, but most haven't been called back from the dead and forced to wade through over 100 years worth of endless, vacillating distortion from multiple sources who all want you to be the perfect representative of their insane causes.
Like, remember Brattle's new one-woman pop act?
Don't even say that name if you don't want me to flood this hallway right here and now.
You can do that?
With a little help.
You're behind what's been happening to the school.
I'm always, somehow, the cause of everything, and I'm weary of it. I'm tired of being the figurehead for everyone. I never asked to become a martyr to this school. I know my mistakes are what brought us here, but why the insistence on me? There are cults named after me, and the aforementioned terrible musical choices, and a series of artwork and strange versions of my story written out in some insane thing called fan fiction.
It's because you're worth celebrating, Trudy. You're a trailblazer.
Was I? Truly, no one else has come along who could inspire others between 1870 and now, whatever year this is?
Cry me a river. You're the literal reason all of this began in the first place. We were asleep, lady.
Sorry, we? Who's we?
And we could move around until you decided to try and keep us here.
I told you it was a mistake. I didn't mean to trap you here. I just needed your powers safe from those who were coming after me. I genuinely thought that if I sacrificed myself to this school, that would be the end of it. But no. People kept coming, kept pushing. And while those like Alton Atwell may have had good intentions in dedicating their lives to me...
The guy who took charge of the school after you?
Yes. People like him kept it all going, and I truly did not look to inspire that kind of response. I just had the hope of creating a place for people to break away from the ridiculous, restrictive thinking of their times.
How did you figure out what was below the school?
It was an accident.
The prophetic paintings?
I did not make prophetic paintings. That was another campaign made against me by people who believed the only way I could behave as I did was if I was a witch. And this was 1870. We'd done the Enlightenment.
I mean, it still kind of happens now.
I know. Trust me.
And then she got all this big, glorious credit for meeting me, which, please.
It was a mere accident of construction. The workers had dug down so far that they breached the network of tunnels below the school, which no one had known were there. I admit I became interested. It was an exceedingly warm summer, and the tunnels were gloriously cool. So each day, when the workers would leave, I would go down in the tunnels to explore. That's how I found Vixu.
Liar. That's when I found you. You and your hammering away woke me up.
When I realized what lived beneath my school, the power behind what Vixu is...
She goes by Katya, okay?
Aw, thanks, B.
I got your back.
When I realized the power behind Katya, I knew I had to shut things down. So, I acquired and set up detonations to collapse the tunnels beneath the school.
Whoa, hardcore.
I suppose. Except I had no idea what I was doing and clearly bought faulty equipment, as I wound up still beneath the school when the detonations went off.
Oh, shit.
I concur. The demolition did little damage, except to parts of the tunnels. I believe that may be what triggered the rift.
No believe about it. And okay, fine. It wasn't entirely her fault. I may have tried to help get her out by using some of my, I think you call it psychokinesis? But the impact from the explosion and the use of my abilities kind of coalesced into a full-on reality shift. And so, here we are.
Wait, so this is your fault? What was all that crap you were talking about wards and things last time?
I had help. The kind of help you don't want to have to ask for, and the kind of help where, if it becomes known there's another hole, will get us all into big trouble.
Which is exactly what I'm looking for.
Say again?
This school is mired in the past, trapped in shadows and reductive, restrictive thinking. I'm going to free it.
Yes, through me.
I'm tired. I'm tired of all of this. I just want to sleep. And none of you will let me. No one will let me go. They act like I'm some champion or some figurehead to be admired and modeled after, when the truth is, I was off the scene before the goddamn ballpoint pen was even invented.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
What is she doing? How is she doing that?
I thought you said that sound wasn't Trudy Breyer.
It isn't!
What?
That's the warning.
I refuse to be called up for everyone's lost legacy. I have done my time. I lived my life, a multitude of lives, dedicated to keeping the secrets of this place. No more.
Then just give your powers to me. I know exactly what to do with them.
You idiot! That's the whole point. I don't have any powers. I never did.
But that's not true. I know it's not true. How else could you have been talking to me, or Exie, or Edna?
Oh, there's power down here. But it was never mine.
Then whose was it?
It's too late. She's coming.
Who's coming?
Whose power was it?
It's mine.
Holy fuck.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
There are older and fouler things than orcs in the deep places of the world.
Okay, Gandalf.
What the fuck are you?
I am Catexture, the power you seek to control.
Okay, I never said that.
You didn't need to, you stupid creature.
Katya? Is this...
My mom? Yup.
Vixu, what is the meaning of this?
I didn't do it. Why do you always blame me for everything?
Don't take that attitude with me.
You do! You act like everything's my fault.
It usually is.
Yeah, right. You always conveniently forget the fact that our being here at all is completely your fault.
How dare you?
Okay, fine. You and my aunt and our cousin.
Wait, what's happening?
You aren't from Earth?
Cosmos forbid.
No, we're from another galaxy entirely. But Mom and her sisters
Your aunts have always been impulsive.
decided to go joyriding on an asteroid belt.
Oh my god, that sounds rad.
Oh, sure. Except after sucking down too much stardust, my stupid aunts and their dumb children all decided to dogpile the asteroid Mom and I were on, causing it to break away from the others.
Oh no!
Yeah. And then it got sucked into the orbit of this ridiculous planet and crashed.
Wait, it crashed? Into Earth?
Uh-huh.
When was this?
I don't know, like 66 million years ago?
Wait, that's...
That's the KT event.
Great merciful fuck. You caused the extinction of the dinosaurs?
Those ridiculous creatures? It was only a matter of time. Their society was only just beginning to learn how to use tools and build the most basic of structures.
I'm sorry, what?
The dinosaurs were building things?
Well, they weren't good things. And they were all so differently sized that they were constantly holding council meetings about how none of the structures fit more than one species of dinosaur or whatever. They were so tedious. It was kind of nice when everything just sort of got raised when the volcanoes started erupting.
Holy fuck.
Wait, holding councils, they could talk?
Duh.
Oh my god.
As a result of our difficult landing, my family and I are spread out across your planet. Vixu and I remained here.
So there are definitely more of you guys around?
Yeah, but we all sort of assumed different forms depending on where we landed.
Did you all survive?
I mean, we did for a while. When we landed, we caused the first rift. My aunts were able to figure out how to make the rifts open and close because they can totally read stuff with their eyes, and so...
Okay, wait, like Gorgons?
Like what?
You know, the Gorgons were these monstrous sisters who...
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, that's them.
Flippity fuck.
Yeah, so we were able to go in and out and stuff, but some of my cousins started getting bored, and when humanity showed up, they started trying to interact.
With what happened to cousin Grendel and his mother, they quickly learned better.
What did you just say?
I will not repeat myself.
No, I was more processing everything I'm hearing. Sorry.
Don't apologize to her, she's a hag.
Language!
So, you've all just been hanging out in these space rifts for millions of years.
How didn't you die of boredom?
I mean, it's mostly because we're immortal. Literally the only reason I have not yet died of boredom.
That sucks.
Thank you. It does.
Cease your complaining, Wixu. It is only a matter of time until we shall be free once more.
Really? What's your plan?
Eventually, this planet will tire of the life consuming it and will result in a planetary supernova. Then we shall simply ride the waves back out and away from this ridiculous galaxy. Only 2 planets will live on them. Honestly.
Wait, 2 planets?
So your ultimate plan is to just hang around here until the planet explodes?
Apparently, yes.
I thought that only happened to, like, gas giants, though, which we aren't.
What?
I mean, yeah, how exactly is this planet going to explode? It's got a solid core.
Most likely, all the oxygen will eventually deplete, leaving it a floating hunk of rock.
Kind of like Mercury.
I like Mercury.
You would.
So, what you're saying is that we're stuck here.
I mean...
Basically.
I'm stuck here forever. And absolute morons like you are going to just keep bothering me and bothering me, trying to get at whatever secret powers you think I have, being that, according to you, I am a tentacled super god.
Did any of us actually say that?
Not I.
I might have thought it a little.
I'm psychic, you morons.
Oh, shit.
Look, I get that all of this is annoying and feels like quite the obstacle, which is why Trudy and I have the plan that we do. If we could just take a moment of your time and sit down and hammer out the logistics of the power transfer, I really feel that we could...
No, Emily.
No?
That was never the goal.
Could you explain that goal, please? Because I really feel like I'm getting so many mixed signals that when I leave here, I may just drink myself stupid for a solid week.
For once, we agree.
Oh, my dear professors.
And librarian.
And librarian.
Thanks, Katja.
I got your back.
The goal was simply to wake up Kateksu.
What?
And let her burn everything to the ground.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, what? Wait, hold on.
Okay, you can't.
I've already done my part.
And I can do whatever I want. And what I want is to sleep until your stupid human race drives itself into extinction. Or maybe burrow into the core of this planet and see how I can make it explode.
Okay, Mom? I think you're really getting ahead of yourself here.
We can't just burn everything down. There are people here. People will get hurt, Trudy.
We're not burning everything down. Just the school.
There are still people in the school.
Actually, that's why we've been causing all this destruction in the school. The quakes, the power outages.
If evacuation isn't completed by now, then I'm afraid the culpability is on their poor judgment.
Exie, you're honestly okay with all of this?
It's got to end, Anne. It's just too much.
But to burn it all to the ground?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they're right.
How can you say that?
Look, seriously, they're right. This isn't going to stop. People constantly keep coming back to the same bad ideas over and over again. That's why our society is the way it is. Maybe sometimes we just need to fucking burn things down.
How does this help us? How does it help any of us to let them destroy Briar University and bury the source of this power all over again?
I think sometimes you just have to work on faith. Faith that you've got the right people behind you, with you, checking that what you're burning is being done for the right reasons.
That is insane. Think of what could be done with this kind of power.
Well, exactly. Think of what has been done when individuals get their hands on too much power. I'm not a historian, but I know it rarely turns out well.
And sometimes that's just the way it is. The thing you're burning won't directly help you, but it'll be better in the long run. Plus, like, half the floors in this building were rotting anyway.
That was a heck of a lot of water damage.
Right. So, I guess maybe we can build something better?
Oh my god. You're all insane. I'm not going to let this happen.
Unfortunately, the future is coming, and you can't stop it.
If by future you mean me, then yes. And it's time. We're down here.
Whoa, wait. Maybe we can all evacuate first?
Sometimes the demolition happens out of your control.
What?
I'm ready to sleep. Exie?
We can't get them out of here?
There are plenty of examples of species surviving much worse than a little flood.
Hexie?
Sorry, guys. I think we're going. Just tell Langdon Dread he can move on.
He already has? He's obsessed with birds now.
Oh, that's great. Okay, well, later.
What?
Kateksu, it's all yours. And to the rest of you, find new heroes.
Let's blow this joint. Czas na wielki wybuch!
Oh man, I never thought I'd be so glad for tentacles.
Oh, shut up, Pete. Oh!
Don't even go there, you absolute creep. Grab that lunch.
Okay, I got it. And...
Oh, I'm right here.
Me too. Thanks for asking. Ugh. Where's Emily?
I'm stuck.
Oh god, she's still down there.
It's fine. She can stay there.
Katya, help her.
Oh god. Alright, fine. Grab my claw.
I can't reach. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit, oh shit!
Emily!
Oh my god, she's gone.
No sign of Trudy or Exie either.
They've moved through into the shadows. The space in between has closed. Everything is finally setting into place.
Great. Okay. Now how about settling us back up into our place?
Apologies, human. We've got to get back into our tunnels before this whole place crashes in on itself.
Are you fucking kidding?
Don't worry, I'll get you out. Grab my...
Oh, no you don't, young lady. You're coming with me.
Wait, Mom! I can't just leave my friends!
Now!
Oh, fuck! Where did they go?
I can't see.
The water just keeps rising. We've got to get out of here.
How? We don't even know which way to go.
This might be a really bad time to bring up that I'm not a very strong swimmer.
Yes, Ida. This is the worst possible time to bring that up.
Fear not, fellow colleagues.
Horatio!
And Jeff.
Jeff! How the fuck did you guys get down here?
We have been preparing for this day.
We knew it was only a matter of time.
Could you possibly have known that? Jeff, you were a fish like 2 years ago, which is pretty evolutionarily insane, so I guess maybe it's not that weird.
True. Evolution is traditionally a very slow process, as you would know if you hadn't shunned the natural sciences building so fully. But thanks to the chemicals you've been increasingly pumping into the waters over this past century in particular, I was able to grow into my true form much more speedily than the normal generations that would have been required under usual circumstances.
Okay, I knew we were screwed on the grounds of chemical dumping, but... Really?
Don't look into the school's recycling program. It's an absolute joke.
And Horatio, how are you even here?
Oh goodness, you still haven't figured it out?
Figured out what?
Horatio is simply my latest iteration. Version 6.0, if you will.
What?
Oh shit. For serious?
For seriousist. My given name, is Alton Atwell.
You're Alton Atwell?
The guy who took over for Trudy Breyer when she disappeared in 1870.
That's not possible. Wait, who am I kidding? Apparently everything is possible.
How is it so simple for you to believe in the genesis of Jeff? Yet when I tell you I am 100-and-several-year-old man, you insist on flailing about in indignation.
Oh, that's just because of the water. I'm not going to be able to keep my balance for much longer.
Well, no worries there. We do not have much longer, especially not once this reality comes crashing down.
The effects are already being wrought on the other side, but we can get you to safety.
Oh, great. We've already lost Emily. She's off swirling around out there somewhere.
We came across her first. She is safe.
She is? Thank goodness.
Yes, safe. Somewhere at least.
Wait, what?
Time was running short, and she had already swept far along the tunnels. We were forced to toss her through the nearest rift we could find that still remained open.
What? Where did the rift lead?
Fear not. I believe it was a relatively populated rift.
Great. Well, that doesn't solve our problem. And I really don't think we've got any handy-dandy rifts nearby.
Never fear, for we are here to bring you to a place of safety.
How? Sorry, but in case you missed the previous conversation, I really can't swim.
Why, we have brought your savior. Jeff, where is?
He was around here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Holy crap.
Is that?
A narwhal?
Why is there a narwhal down here?
Ida, surely you remember your steadfast friend.
Oh my god, it's right next to me. What do I do? Can I pet it? Look at that horn!
It's not very polite to call Darren an it. You and he have spent so much time together.
What?
Darren, remember I told you that your skeleton took the name of your noble partner who perished down in the twisting depths of these underwater caves?
I don't remember you saying it in quite those terms, but... Wait. This is my skeleton? My skeleton friend?
Oh, I don't believe it.
Oh, Darren! Wait. You're not like the transferred consciousness of my fiancé, right? Because that would be kind of creepy. I kept you in my living room. Oh, good. I mean, I miss Darren, but you and I watched so much questionable television together.
Wow, okay. I can't believe you're a living narwhal on this side. It's so cool. And that's not cool at all. We've got to get out of here.
What's he saying?
I think he wants us to grab hold of his horn.
All three of us?
I mean, we can't stay here.
Where will we go, though? Dot Mudgridge and Millie destroyed our painting, and Trudy said she and Exie closed off all the other doorways.
Incorrect. They merely thought they closed the rest of the remaining doors.
There is one left. Follow us.
Oh crap. Okay, is everyone holding on?
Are you sure we're not hurting you, Darren?
Oh my god. This is terrifying and cool. And oh shit, tidal waves!
Let's go!
Whoa!
Okay.
Badger babes, it's been 20 minutes since the evacuation. I see I've got new listeners tuning in again, and I can only hope you're doing so from a safe place. I'm afraid the news is bleak. Still no word from the missing faculty, though I have heard from Dr. Caldwell, Perry, that almost all of the student body known to have been on campus has been accounted for. I'm so glad classes hadn't started yet, listeners, though I don't think we'll be having classes ever again. Not with... What the... Listeners? Give me a moment. Remember back 1,000 lifetimes ago when I found all that microfiche? Well, the closet I got it out of is knocking? Wait! Maybe it's...
Cattle!
Oh, hold on! Oh my gosh! Hi, professors! It's Jeff!
Hi, Kettle.
And, oh, wow! Is that a narwhal?
Oh shit. What do we do about him?
Oh no, you've got to go back. If you stay here, you'll die.
He says not to worry. He's already lived his life several times over.
But if he stays here, won't he turn back into a skeleton?
Sometimes, Professor Winters, it's good to just let things go.
Indeed. In fact, I think it may be time for me to let go of this place.
What?
Horatio, no.
Fear not, friends. I do not mean I'll be gone forever, but I tire of this particular existence. I have been alive for a very long time, after all.
But what will you do?
We need to seal this door behind us as well.
Won't you get stuck in the collapsing rift reality, whatever the fuck, if you do that?
Not necessarily. You see, there are indeed tunnels that lead out of the school, and since Trudy Breyer's hold on the Mirror School universe has been broken, we should be able to access those tunnels to escape. Or just hop into another rift before it seals completely.
So, you're just going to go off and possibly live in an alternate universe?
Indeed.
Well, damn it, Horatio. I think I might actually miss you.
Oh, Beatrice, fear not. I shall send you messages. In bottles.
How the fuck am I supposed to access those?
Oh, a vacation at the Bermuda Triangle, perhaps.
You're insane.
We must go, Horatio. Time is short.
Darren, are you sure you don't want to go with them? You're already looking so thin.
Sometimes we must acknowledge when it is better to let something come to an end. And now, my friends, is our end together. Thank you for being with me on the end of my journey. I could not have saved the world without you.
You couldn't have saved the world?
Farewell. I'm sure we'll meet again. Remember, the Bermuda Triangle.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Does he know the Bermuda Triangle isn't actually any more active or deadly than any other patch of ocean?
Maybe I'll vacation at Stonehenge instead.
I thought Stonehenge was just for acoustics.
Oh, who cares? I'm so fucking tired.
Oh, Darren. He's gone.
Back to his skeleton.
I have no idea where his stand is.
Oh! I have it over here!
What?
When I went into the school for the last time, I checked your offices just in case and saw the stand just sitting in the stacks. I put some books on it that I decided to save from the library.
Oh, great. Anne, help me hook him up.
All right, wheel it over here.
Wait. Save from the library. What happened to the library?
Oh! It's gone!
Okay. There, he's all set. And wait, it's gone?
The library?
Yeah. Come on, you can see it all from the roof.
How do you know how to get up on the roof of this place?
Oh, I've been living here.
You what?
Yeah, we all had to evacuate, but since my broadcast signal was still getting out, I didn't want to just leave everyone in the lurch. The people had to know what was happening.
Doesn't anyone else work in this library?
Oh, yes, Miss Exu. But she's hardly ever here. I've only seen her once or twice.
Miss Exu?
What's her first name?
Cat, I think. Okay, here we are.
Texu has been taking human form and working in the Vixu Public Library?
I have no fucking clue, but holy fuckaroni.
Oh my god.
What?
I told you it was bad.
Oh, wow. I mean, I know we were told it would happen, but...
It's gone. The whole school is gone.
There goes my computer.
Yeah, the firemen managed to put out the blaze about 30 minutes ago. Finally. The entire school is just rubble now.
Did everyone get out okay?
Students are all reported in. As for faculty, it was just you three, Dr. Henderson and Dr. Dean Emily Kant, which,
She's somewhere, just not here.
Oh, I don't know if I'm happy about that.
You don't have to be. She sucked and was homicidally insane, but still.
Wait, so Millie made it out?
Apparently, so did Officer Mudgridge, which, that reminds me, I'd better better get over to the school. I promised the local television station I'd give an interview.
You did what?
Yeah! Apparently a position might be opening up on their affiliated radio station.
Only you, Kettle, could somehow turn the destruction of 2 universes into a job opportunity.
I'm sorry. Is that crass?
No! Go get that job.
Okay. Will you 3 come with me? I've never been on a job interview before. Or a television interview for that matter.
Sure. We can go get pizza afterwards.
B, our whole university, our livelihood, just burned to the ground. People we know are gone forever and possibly dead. How can you even think of pizza right now?
How can you not?
Okay, let me just run back downstairs and grab my backpack and I'll meet you out front, okay? I may have borrowed your car, Professor Dye. So here are the keys.
Thanks, Kettle.
Okay, be right back. I'll wheel Darren out with me, too.
Oh, thanks, Kettle. Wow.
Well, fuck. What a day.
I can't believe it's all gone.
What happens now? I mean, like, do we get severance or something? Does Briar University still exist?
Oh, man, I do not want to have to go back to teaching online classes.
All I can think about are the poor adjuncts now.
My favorite sweater was still in my office.
Right. Adjuncts who now have no job. And also B's sweater.
Yeah, screw you. My sweater was important to me.
Do you think they'll rebuild?
I hope not.
Same. Sometimes, if it's for the right reasons and with the right people, it's better to just burn a damn thing down.
And then what?
And then you keep going.
I guess you're right.
Of course I'm right.
Speaking of going.
Oh yeah, Kettle. Alright, gang. Let's roll out. All for one.
And one for all.
Yes. Yes, I knew I'd win in the end.
How could we ever lose with you on our side, B?
Damn straight.
Hurry up. Now I really want pizza.
I could just go for some caffeine.
Oh man, do you think that one place that's got the great creamy garlic salad dressing is still standing?
Why wouldn't it be? It's the next town over.
Oh, right.
We are rolling down the car windows if you two are going to read the garlic.
I'm here at what remains of Briar University, the site of an unspeakable tragedy. For weeks, strange problems have been plaguing the campus. Power outages, unexpected seismic activity, and missing faculty, all contributing to the atmosphere of fear that pervaded every corner of this university community.
I mean, to be fair, there have always been weird things going on at Briar University. It was pretty normal up until the building started falling down.
The Natural Sciences building had been the first to go, followed swiftly by several others. The Humanity building had been the last to fall, the solitary structure on the darkening landscape, as it was slowly consumed by a fire that crept upward from the basement library. There had been problems with fire in the school before, and in recent years an increasing amount of suspicious activity had been occurring on campus.
Speaking for both Dr. Caldwell and myself, we've been tracking a ridiculous number of concerning anomalies at Briar University for years. While the destruction of the school is obviously a tragedy, the data is clear that this was only a matter of time. I mean, it's negligence on the part of the administration at the very least.
However, the university claims that all of this is simply an unfortunate accident.
There is nothing suspicious about these admittedly distressing occurrences. The library's been on fire before, and ground tremors happen all the time. This was simply a matter of terrible luck.
Thankfully, all of the student body and most of the university staff have been accounted for, with a few notable exceptions. Millicent Bicker, acting interim dean of the humanities, paid tribute to those lost.
Emily Kant was a wonderful dean. She really tried to do her best for the students at this university, and I think her legacy will live on through our program that we established together, Academicasaurus.
Is it true, though, that you two weren't really the driving force behind the journal and its activities?
Wait, what?
An expose was emailed to our news team detailing how the journal wasn't really developed by you or the missing Dean Kant.
Well, I mean, this interview's over.
College politics aside, despite the fact that little of Briar University remains, the community has rallied to come together and raise money for the students who need relocation. Local celebrity Nightshade Rose is already planning a concert.
I feel it is important to come together as a community in trying times such as these. We need to think of the students. In a fundraising effort, I will host another festival of the Nightshade Rose, where we will feature only songs of hope and Wonderwall.
Meanwhile, the head of local birdwatching group Feathered Circle of Enchanted Illumination and owner of the Grand Accident Gallery, Langdon Dread, has proposed building a park that focuses on art and birdwatching over the site of the now-collapsed school.
I think it would be a great opportunity to build on the value of art and also birdwatching. I mean, once it's all filled in, this really feels like a case of nature reclaiming what belongs to nature. What could be more natural than a sinkhole? Because that's what all this is, perfectly natural.
The true fate of the school is to be determined, but faculty and students alike say they just want one thing: a good, well-rounded, inclusive education.
I think this just creates a space for meaningful dialogue about how we can bring back enthusiastic education to students who really want to learn.
And it gives us an opportunity to really look over teaching and engagement methods to make sure we're reaching all kinds of students.
And for real, let's make some updated reading lists. For f***'s sake.
That's our show. Join us tomorrow for the breaking story of a mysterious woman with amazing hair and signs of amnesia who's washed up on the shores of Loch Ness, making wild claims about creatures of the deep.
Oh! Sorry! I know I shouldn't be down here, but I'm just grabbing the last of my things and... Ugh!
Yeah, I know.
You're
Do not say octopus.
You're an elder god!
LOL. No, I am not.
Oh! What are you?
I'm a transdimensional explorer.
Who happens to look like some kind of eldritch horror?
Oh my god. Lovecraft was such a piece of shit. Can we please move past comparisons to his derivative nonsense? There have been way better things written since then.
Oh, sure! No problem. New reading lists and all, right?
Yeah. Cool.
Fine! So, what can I do for you? I mean, I'm glad to see you. I was sure you'd been crushed by the destruction of the school or something.
Nah. I just noped my way out of there through some of the other tunnels. Now that both universes collapsing on each other, at least under the school, I can just kind of shimmy around wherever I want.
Oh, that's great! I think?
Yeah, super. Anyway, remember that one time when I stole your life for a year?
Strictly speaking, I don't remember that, but I am aware it happens. Boy, was my mom mad at me.
Whew, I know how that goes. But yeah. Sorry about that?
Oh, that's okay. At least you fed me and kept me alive.
Yeah, well, I still want to make it up to you.
Oh! Well, I mean, I don't really have a whole lot going on right now, what with just having graduated from a now-destroyed school, so I'm in! What is it?
This equipment in here.
Yeah?
Did it only transmit to the school?
Oh, I mean, basically yes. It used a transmission tower on the school premises to transmit locally, and now that the school's gone, well...
What about internet?
I think the library has a dial-up modem.
No, I mean, can you connect this kind of equipment to the internet? Or just to a computer so you can save files or whatever?
I think so. I mean, I could definitely rig it up if it doesn't.
Great. And do you have any kind of editing software? that we could, like, use to, say, do some interesting edits on a lot of really long recordings of boring teachers talking about boring things?
I do!
Great! How do you feel about starting a podcast?
For the last time!
I know, this is so weird. Oh, it's gonna be strange. Academicasaurus was a Haunted by Birds production made in association with the Creeptopolis Creeps.
It was created by Mary O'Reilly, and each episode was written and edited by her as well.
This is the end of our series. If you would like more information, our website is at academicasaurus.wixsite.com/home. It contains information about the show, but there's also a resources page with details on how we made this podcast using primarily free resources.
You can still feel free to visit us on Instagram or Twitter, or you can get in touch with Mary on her personal Instagram, Haunted by Birds. We would love if you still left a review, and you can also keep emailing us at academicasaurus@gmail.com.
It's on my phone. I will keep checking it.
Our performers for this episode, and for the entire series, are Maryna Matlock as Ida Winters,
Amanda Funk Hilton as Beatrice West,
Mary O'Reilly as Anne Dye,
Tina as Emily Cant,
Dave Opelka as Dr. Horatio Henderson,
Elise Eltrich as Jeff the Fish,
Natasha Karamouzis as Ixie Enright,
Laura Keys as Trudy Breyer,
Michelle Medic as the operator, and Edna Bowles.
Kara Dawson as Dot Mudgridge,
Brian as Griswold Fox,
Maggie McKay as Millie Bicker,
Petra Venucci Henkel as Remember Brattle,
Brad Kiefover as Langdon Dredd,
Sam Barr as Perry Caldwell,
Cindy Burke as the reporter,
featuring Anna Popielska as Kateksu,
and Ramona Moreer as Kettle Badger, and as Katya. That's right, it's been me the whole time. Thanks for listening, Badger Babes!
I'm going to take a minute here to say thank you to all of my friends for doing this podcast with me. It all started as just a weird idea, and because my friends listened when I told them about it, whether they were willing or not, because they agreed to try doing this weird thing with me, because more of them were willing to be part of it as the show progressed, it kept me going, it kept me writing and creating, and I appreciate it more than they will ever know. We also got to meet some really cool people online, and the support that we found through you awesome, amazing people was just beyond. I don't even know what to say. The fact that people that we don't know were willing to listen to this podcast and enjoyed it and talked to us via messages and Twitter and supported us on Ko-Fi.
We see you, Violet and Maddie.
Violet! Maddie!
I am just so appreciative. Thank you so much. And I want to especially say thank you to Amanda and Maryna.
Aww.
I never could have done this without you two. You two carried this whole thing. You guys carried this whole thing. Acting is not my strong suit. You guys, you're amazing. Thank you so much for being in this with me. Thank you for doing this.
Mary, you're welcome. But also thank you. Yeah.
All right, I'm back to
We also want to say an extra special thank you to Jazar, whose song Funko became Kettle Badger's radio show theme, and of course the wonderful, excellent Shake It, which has been our show's theme song for these past 4 years. 4 years. We really appreciate Jazar and the music he just gives to the world. Please visit his website, betterwithmusic.com, or just look him up. JAHCCAR.
That weird synth music was mine, though, because apparently I decided the best time to experiment was on the last episode of an entire podcast.
Thank you so much for being with us these past 4 years. The show will stay up thanks to donations from Ko-Fi, and if you're listening to this in the future, please come say hi anyway. We're going to miss this show, and we had a lot of fun making it.
Maybe we can convince Mary to do another special one day.
I keep joking that I'm going to write a live show where everyone's at an academic conference that goes horribly wrong. Except going outside is now the scariest thing I can possibly think of, so we'll see. But I am slowly working on material for a brand new podcast, so yeah, if you're interested, like Amanda said, come find me on Instagram at Haunted by Birds, because I'm just not good at Twitter. Clearly, if you've been following the official Twitter, you know I'm not good at it, so...
You're good at it, you're just super intermittent. So.
This is true. I am enthusiastic, but infrequently there.
But anyway, this is goodbye, gentle Jormunganders.
We'll miss you.
So long, everyone. And
thanks for all the fish humans.
Jeff!
Jeff.